Hi, I'm Nathan Crowley. I'm the production designer on The Greatest Showman. This is Barnum's museum, which sort of starts as a sort of natural history type museum. So as you come in, you're here to see Barnum's wonders, of the world. So we have an obelisk, Cleopatra's obelisk here, and we have the lions of the Nile. A lot of this stuff is sort of scene specific with Napoleon and Marie Antoinette and her guillotine. We have a sort of wax figure that has a head chopped off, and that's supposed to, and behind you we have the shell man who, guess where the shell is, and he's an automaton. We're going to get an actor to work as automaton. So we have the half human, half mermaids. We sculpted this and we sort of hung seaweed. This is just plexi to make her feel like she's underwater. It's also, we have to add a sort of slightly cheesy factor to Barnum, that he's kind of like, he's nearly done it well, but hasn't quite, which is hard for us to do because we like doing things well. So, and then we're in the big space. So we're in an existing warehouse, and we've added all these steel columns and second floor and cast iron work to sort of enhance the exhibitions and the Crystal Palace structure.
So what are these made of?
Well, they're steel inside, and then they're just wood on the outside. So.
And a monkey, obviously.
And a monkey. You always need a monkey on your column. So yeah, we have upper levels. We wanted to make the place feel huge, so because when it becomes a circus, we put the trapeze up here, and we bring in the circus ring, and then this backing comes down for the sort of Natural History Museum phase 1, and it goes up, and behind that is the main curtain and backstage for all the acts to come out.
So how many stories up if we look up?
It's about 60 foot up to the top there, so maybe 65. And we have an elephant over there. It's a fiberglass elephant, and a giraffe.
Is that a real giraffe?
Yes, it comes from a very old collector. So.
And I was intrigued by this baby. What's going on
this
here?
is Joyce, the oldest woman in the world. She nursed washing. She's obviously Barnum. She's not the oldest woman in the world, but Barnum introduces the oldest woman in the world. She nursemaided Washington, and she's still alive. Napoleon, great victory with his sword in the back of an Englishman. Unfortunately. And he's a wax figure.
And a bear?
We have a stuffed bear, yeah. We have, the sort of museum exhibition cases with oddities from around the world. And then you can see up here the start of the red and white. So you see these banners, which are sort of traditional to great exhibitions, but then the red and white eventually becomes the red and white of the circus tent. So we start introducing these colors until you get to the red and white of the circus tent. So
will all of this become a circus tent at some point?
No, the circus tent is in the Mastery Armory. So this space ends after he sort of discovers the ring, the circus ring, and we put that in here, and that's a sort of discovery as a center, and he puts bleachers all the way around here, and we discover sort of the show through the main curtain. And then that transforms into a tent. So we go from the sort of blue and white to the red and white. So.
And just briefly, because this is a musical, is there anything in here that you've done differently to make it acceptable for people to sing and dance in?
Well, when the ring's in, we have to put a sprung floor under it, so the dancers can dance all day, and obviously they're dancing on concrete, that's terrible. So when we have, this isn't set, there's no dance number in here for phase 1, but when we bring the ring in, that has a sprung floor. So our floors have to be, have some cushion in them for the dancers.